everybody, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm sure that the first video you expected me to come back with would not be one of these because it's been almost a month, but you know what? We're living and we're doing, and I need to get this done so I can start using this, and that's where we're at. I'm gonna start doing this, and yeah. So if you have been following my channel for a while, you may know that I have been in a bullet journal for over a year now, and something I've been talking about for a while now was like, I don't know what I want to do because I'm just drawing the same thing over and over again every week. It's the same thing. So I decided I'm gonna try out this binder method. I don't know if I'm gonna like it long term. If I'm being honest, I don't know if it's what's for me, because I've kind of started using this already just a little bit, and I don't know yet. Ooh, something just fell. I bought the paper for this so I could like start printing out my own things and everything. This is a Webster Pages, by the way. I got this for $10 on Amazon. I mean on eBay with free shipping, because she said there was a mark on the back and there's not. So that was really nice of her. Yeah, gave me the original box and everything. But here we go. I want to try something new, and I figured why not try this. I did take out the perforated pages from this and put them in the back, so I do have some pages in the back here from my bullet journal that I may end up using. These pages back here I printed incorrectly, because if you have never printed on a half letter size before, it can get very confusing. I have not filled out anything inside here yet, I don't think so. And here's the thing. I kind of, because I've never used this before, it's very basic. I don't have any dividers, I don't have any cute stuff besides a couple of old things I had. So I have like an old gift card that well, it's not even old, my boss gave me a gift card for Starbucks and I just liked the way it looked. I got these little thingies, got some tabs and some post-it notes. This is what I'm living with. This is what's cracking right now. I'm hoping that as the months go on, I didn't want to drop like $8,000 into this planner all at once. But I did get the hole punch so I could print my own pages, and which, by the way, let me tell you, I've been designing some of my own pages. It is very difficult, so props to everyone that does their own, like Heart Breathings. She makes a lot of her own, what are they called, templates, and it is very difficult. So props to her, props to everyone that makes their own. It's nuts and hard to do. But I printed out some free ones just for like placeholders for now. I'll probably end up replacing both of these because I don't really, this one's okay. I'm not gonna crap talk because this is free. This is my lovely planner, and this one's my Fun with Mama. I'm gonna replace both these eventually. These were just stand-ins so I can fill them out. I'm not gonna fill this one out on camera because I don't want everyone to know all the personal people in my life's birthdays. But I just wanted to get some stuff down. So I have my yearly stuff in here, and then I also have, here's gonna be my editorial calendar for YouTube, and this is where my month starts. So now I don't have to, I already started brain dumping in here, but now I don't have to do this every single time. And as you can see, I cut this page wrong, so it is a little cut off, but it's okay, because this is my first time. Again, I'm hoping as time goes on, I'll add more like dividers and cute stuff to this, so that way it doesn't look so bland. But for now, I did start brainstorming what kinds of things I wanted to put in this the other day. So like for my 2020 goals, I do have some goals written down. Again, this will not stay forever because this is just okay to me, but I needed something at the time. So this is going to be my 2020 goals. This is gonna be my reading goals. And then this one right here, I'm really excited about. This is a reading stats page. This I got, Lindsay Puckett does this, and I really liked it. She did it in her bullet journal, and I asked her to send me a picture of it so I could do my own, and I did. I added some other ones that she didn't necessarily have, and then on this side I forgot to put the tabs in. That's why it's all wonky, because I had to do them by hand. I don't know, I like stats, I guess. I don't really know why. These were supposed to be both the same thing, books to read and books I have read. These were supposed to be all books I have read. Printed that out correctly. Let's just get started filling this out. Let's just get started. I'm excited about this new, hopefully this works out for me. I don't know if it's going to or not. We shall see if this is actually a viable choice for me. Clever Fox did send me a planner, which I did a review on, which I will go ahead and link up above. I did not end up going with that one. Damien's actually using it and he's loving it. And then Clever Fox also sent me 2 bullet journals, I believe. Was 2 bullet journals, and I really love them. I just don't know if I'm ready to jump back into bullet journal life yet. So let's go ahead and write down some of my goals for 2020. It says 20 goals for 2020, and I was going to do 20 full ones, but then as I started to come up with goals for myself, I didn't want to overwhelm myself for the year, because, I mean, it sounds stupid, but I have a lot of big goals this year. I don't know, forcing myself to come up with 20 goals felt like a lot. I don't know. Am I crazy? I don't know. Let's write these down. Okay, so now that I've written all of these out, I can go over them really quickly. I am gonna do a 2020 goal video in the first quarter because I do my goals quarterly, but for now, I just want the Which book to go out on sub this year, hopefully in the first quarter, actually. I'm gonna finish drafting my adult fantasy book. If you didn't follow NaNoWriMo, I got about 20K of that book done, but it basically needs to be completely rewritten. I want to draft one other book this year, and that's all in the writing category, which again, this is going to be redone because I don't really like the way this looks, but it's okay. This year in health, I want to run a 5K. I want to get down to 180 pounds, work out at least 3 times a week because our new apartment, surprise, we got a new apartment. There'll be lots more about that coming soon. Has a gym in it, and I want to try 1 new recipe per week because Damien and I are vegetarian. I started eating vegetarian a year ago now, so we like to try new recipes. For entertainment stuff, I want to read 50 books and watch 50 movies. Damien and I liked watching movies together. We don't get to a lot, but I want to watch more of that this year. Etsy business, I'm going to launch 12 new products this year at least, so 1 a month. Grow that Instagram to 500. If you're not following that, it'd be awesome if you would. I'll go ahead and link it below. That'd be really cool. And I want to make at least a little bit of money every month. That's my goal for my business. And for YouTube, I want to get to 2,500 subs. So if you're not subbed already, please sub. I love you. And upload 7 videos a month. So let's hope that can, yeah. I want to pay off $2,000 in credit card debt this year and go on 2 domestic trips, which I think will be easy. We'll see about that. The next thing in this, I could come up with 4 more goals, but I just don't want to push myself too hard. I just feel like why over push ourselves? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So this is where I finally need to get some color in this biz because I hate that it's so black and white. I like to put a little bit of color in my planner, but I don't know what I did with the colors that I wanted to use. Here they are. This is actually my month colors, so maybe, yeah, maybe I'll wait to use those. I don't know what I'm using. So as far as my reading goals go this year, I probably will just move these over, to be honest. So I probably will skip this, not put it on the video just because there's no point in sitting through it. But I want to read the Song of Ice and Fire books. I'm actually almost done with book 2. I want to finish my old TBR. I have a couple books left. Middle grade graphic novels, I ended up not reading any last year, which I wanted to. I only read 1 debut, which I need to get better about that. Food memoirs, didn't read any, which I love them, so I don't know why I didn't. And the True Blood books, I didn't read any last year. I want to basically just read to a lot of these ones for next year. So this is my reading log for this year. It ended up getting like almost 60 books because I beta read some. That's not going in this one this year. Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I lied to you. Let's just skip ahead then. We don't need to do that. These are just going to be the books I've read this year. I need to print these pages out. This is going to be movies I watch. It was going to be video ideas, but I decided to put that in a YouTube section, which I have not yet created. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the same colors I used last year because I like the colors together. So let me go ahead. Let me just open these up. It's just easier to do it since I don't have a writing board in here yet. So this is going to be movies I want to watch this year. These are going to look better in the future, I hope. Maybe I'm going to do check-ins every month, so you'll see how this planner system is evolving, if I end up sticking with it, what happens with it, and all that stuff. I'm not going to bore you with moving all these movies over. I didn't end up watching, I didn't think I ended up watching like 20, 30 something movies last year. As you can see, there was a lot on here I didn't end up getting to. I finally got to some though that were on my list for like 2 years. A lot of these though are going to end up moving over again. It's, yeah. If you have any movie suggestions, go ahead and comment below and let me know, and I'll look them up and watch trailers. I tend to, before I move these over also, I tend to rewatch the trailers for all of them to see if they're movies I actually want to move over to the next year. Because, you know, movie tastes change. So if you have any suggestions, go ahead and comment below and let me know. Next is TV shows, which is slightly different than last year's, because last year's I had just like this blank. I put every single season, but as you can see, that didn't really work out for me because I tend not to watch every single season in a show like that. So instead what I'm going to do is I got this from somebody, but I don't remember who. I'm sorry, if you know who this was, comment below, let me know, and I will go ahead and credit them. But I'm going to write down the show, which season it is, how many episodes, and then the rating I give it when I'm done, instead of doing it this way, because some shows I ended up, like The Tudors I tried watching and then stopped in season 1, so like now this whole thing's a waste. So instead I'm going to do it season by season. And what's nice about this actually is I can print it out. If I end up watching more seasons than just these, which tends not to be the case to be honest, I can print out more and just stick them in here. So this is my Tombow Swatch page, which I also did in my bullet journal, but I'm going to move it over into this, which I found this on their website, I believe, or was it by someone? You know, this is bylifebywhitney.com. And then just a note section for the end of my year stuff. So I will have divider eventually. This will be where January starts. I need to get some, so I have not yet, because again, I don't want to spend $1 million if I don't know if I'm going to end up liking this system. My editorial calendar for YouTube always used to be on Google Calendar, but I'm going to try and use it on this for this year. And then this is a note for that. And this is where January, the actual month, starts. So, oh, also, I want to do a splash page for 2020. Oh, look, my cat's paw. Alfalfa. There's alfalfa for everybody that's missing him. I want to do a splash page for 2020. I haven't done it yet. And then my year of the word, which I'm probably going to talk about later in a different video. I don't know yet. But here it's just going to be January. And I did this box so I can write it. And then I'm going to do a quote down here. I just have not found a quote yet for January, which I need to hurry up because this month is getting on real quick. I'm also sick. Sorry, I just realized if you can hear that in my voice. I don't know if you can. January, that's shitty looking, but it's okay. Here is going to be my bill page, which I do every month. So let me go ahead and, oh wait, my colors for the month are blue and yellow. I do this combination a lot, but I actually just really like the way it looks. So let's get started. Okay, so here's my bill list. I actually managed to cut out 2 bills this year by canceling services I no longer use, which is exciting. I'm kind of being sloppy about this just because it's the first month in here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this, I don't know. Part of me does miss bullet journaling. I do miss doing the spreads and stuff, but at the same time, it was taking up so much time and it wasn't really productive to what I was doing. I don't know. Something I need to think about. So I do miss it, but at the same time, like it wasn't being, I don't know. Part of me wants to be more productive and get more done in the year, which means I need to stop wasting time. And I'm afraid that that's what I was doing. Oh, you know what? I also need to put on here the 28th. The electric is due, but that's a bi-monthly, so I don't know if it's actually due this month. I don't believe it is, but I need to put that down just in case. I've already paid some of my bills. I'm not gonna write down the amount because, I don't know if any people are actually interested in my finance stuff. Like, if that's something that's actually interesting. I'm thinking about creating a second channel still just so I can do other kinds of videos. I feel like with planner stuff, it has something to do with writing a little bit, so yeah, I don't know. If you're interested in other kinds of videos, I can always start a second channel, which I'm still considering doing. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, this is this one, and then the next one is my priorities for the month, which I always do priorities for the month, like things I want to get done. The last month, I didn't manage to get any of them done because last month was kind of a wash. I was sick for a lot of the last of it. I went to go visit family. So I do have some priorities that I'm moving over. One is my author website, which I have been talking about for months now. I've been thinking about making this for so long and I have not completed it, which is super irritating on my part. It's my fault. I really need my author website up. So I want to work on that this month and I want to make a video about it. And then also my budget, which is just, I'm a mess with my budget, so I need to figure that out. I want to revamp my business website. And then the rest of the stuff is really just in regards to my business, because I want to set up a Kickstarter again, because I've done one Kickstarter in the past, make a custom font for my business, and design a thank you card for it. So a lot of that's business stuff, but it's stuff I really need to get done. I really want to expand my business this year. I really want to expand KevinTheWriter this year, and the best way to do that is actually work on it. So I need to get stuff done on that. You know what I mean? I used to say just do it, but now it's priorities. I don't want to have, I thought about like making this way bigger, but I felt like 8 priorities. I don't need more than 8 priorities a month because that's 2 things a week. And I need to have time to relax too. And I don't know, I don't want to push myself too hard. So on this page is my brain dump. And as you probably know, if you've watched any of these, I do a different color on each side. This one is, oh, this is stuff I need for my, the binder. So if anybody uses Binder or you used to use Binder and you have any suggestions for me, please comment below, let me know, because I really want to try and see if this will work for me. I like the idea of being able to change it around, add stuff, take stuff out, which is similar to bullet journal. I want to have this also so I can have a section that's just for my business, a section that's just for YouTube, stuff like that. And I just don't know. It just wasn't working in the bullet journal. As much as I love bullet journaling, it just wasn't working for me anymore. If you have any suggestions for binder systems or anything I can add to it that'll help me, or where I can get cute dividers, because another thing is like so many dividers are so plain and they just don't really appeal to me. I tried getting some from Michael's and I just wasn't feeling any of the ones they had. They were very not my style, which is unfortunate. So if you know anywhere I can get cute stuff that you think I'd like, comment below. So this is what I do for the brain dump, like I do every month. And then on the next page is my random doodles page, which I do every month as well. Oof, oof, oof. That's what it's gonna look like. So I have to add some color to it. And I'm gonna do the same thing here, but I'm gonna skip over that so you don't have to sit through it. And this is where my week begins, which I don't think I've ever actually showed you guys like my week as I'm doing it. I need to print out more weeks and then I have some notes. Amy and I are moving, so that's some stuff we have listed for that. This is how I do my weeklies, which I don't know if I've ever actually showed people how I set it up. So let's just set it up really quick. So this is basically how I set it up. I start with Monday because I prefer Monday start, but then I do, this bottom box is always YouTube stuff, and it's, as of right now, empty because I have not planned, I think this video is gonna go up tomorrow on Monday because I'm recording this on Sunday, and then I always put down YouTube stuff. So even though I'm gonna have an editorial calendar, I like to break it down by week as well. This is things I need to get done this week, and then this is lunch and dinner plans for the week because I like to know those things. That's basically how I set up my week. I do to-do list each day. Yeah, I kind of want to get different layouts online, but they all cost money, which is fine. I get it. I understand why, because this is very difficult to do. It's very time consuming to make these layouts, and so I applaud everyone that does it again. I just don't have a ton of money to be spending on this stuff right now, so again, if anybody has any suggestions, I would love that. That's basically it for this one. We'll have writing videos starting back up next week. I'm going to start recording a writing vlog tomorrow on Monday, so that means it'll go up the following week, probably on Tuesday, and then I will also have a 2020 goals video coming up later this week. So I'm very excited to be back. I took a long hiatus, and I will talk more about that in my next video, I think. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if anybody has any suggestions for anything I could do in this new binder system, please let me know. I would much appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Wait. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you love the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you. Goodbye. I know the book, from the pain.